Hello, I wanted to go over using the hl2mt tool token converter, and the easiest way to use it is to just download the binary and just put it in a directory with a bunch of images and the hl2mt portrait files. Here you'll see I've got a couple skeletons in this portrait file from hl2mt, and I have a level 8 PC character in here, and I've got a few images. I've got a skeleton, I've got a couple tokens also for the skeletons, and I've got a token for the elf, which is the little rogue I have here. And with all this in one directory, what I can do is I can just fire up the application. And when I have the application fired up, what I can do is I can go ahead and click on Process Files, and then it'll process all the hl2mt portrait files, and it'll pull out the actual characters from there and give us a little preview we can see. And what it's doing here is it has a name for every character, and it's choosing a portrait and a token image, and then it'll have the destination file that this will be used in map tools. So what we need to do here is we need to go ahead and select new portraits for all these, because you can see right here it's actually trying to select the portrait file for the portrait and the image, because it tries to go by name. You see here it shows skeleton on both of these because it actually can see the skeletons in the name. But if you just double click on the name here, we can go ahead and choose a new image. So here this is for Thelvin, an elf, so go ahead and choose the portrait for him. And he's got a token file right here. Here's his token file. For the human skeleton, I'll use a skeleton warrior. For the champion, I've got a skeleton champion JPEG right there. For the token images, I got token files. So for the warrior, I got this guy here, and the champion, I can go ahead and use this image right here, a little champion image. So once you have all this set up, you have the portraits you want, you have the token images you want. The destination, this will be the file that it prints out or stamps the image to, and you can use the defaults. It really doesn't matter what you have for the name of the file right here. It doesn't really matter once you load it in the game. You'll be loading off the actual name of the creature. So once you have all this done, you just click on Create Tokens, and it'll create the tokens for you. And we can close that out here. And you see here's the token files, the RPTOK files. And what we'll want to do for these is we'll go ahead and just copy these into their own little separate directory. So I've got 3 little token files in this directory. Then we're going to go ahead and just launch Map Tools. And with Map Tools, we have a resource library, and we're going to add that directory that we put those tokens in into the resource file library. And here we do that. There is Add Resource Library. We'll go ahead and put in the directory, and that is under example tokens, and click on Install, and it'll go ahead and install those there, and we have access to them then. Just drag and drop them onto the table. And you see if I hover over them, you'll see the little image down at the bottom. Same thing with the skeletons, got little portraits. I'll show their little hit points there. And if you click on one of them, we can, over the right hand side, you'll see macros for all of them. Like there's a rapier attack, there's a will save, there's a survival skill roll, and all that. At the very bottom, we'll also have little menus for the feats. There's the feats that this character has. Here's a list of items that this character has, resistances, and so on. And that's about it.